Okie dokie. Yoogly doogly. Yes, sir, Cliff. It's time for a mustache drive. Let me get organized here real quick. We'll let a couple people file in. Alright, that's good. Dylan. So was I at first. I was like, and then I was like, yeah, Flanders, duh, Flanders. Ogly doggly, neighbor. That wasn't the accent. Just queued up. Alright, give it a sec, let a couple more people file in. We are full. All full. So we're going to kick things off with the FIFA Select. And then we're going to rip some Obsidian. And then we're going to finish up with a little UCC Chrome Delight 6-box. And we got a little UCL action today. Good evening, TCG. How are you on this fine Wednesday? Don't really like it. Hello, everybody. Everybody have fun. But yeah, I mean, gosh, how about Declan Rice, dude? Game of the kid's life. Game of his life. Bend it like rice. Alright, we've got double digits. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Again, we're going to start with FIFA Select. And we will kick it off with our random for that. Let's get that up. Boop. Alright, FIFA Select 3-box random team number 29. We've got 58 spots, 58 winners. Here's your list. Just kind of cruise through that real quick. There's the rig job. Let's make sure that you guys can see the bottom. You guys can see the bottom. Alright, so you guys know the drill. You know what, though? I don't like how that's not fitting quite nice. Slide to the right. Now I think we're good to go. And then let's scroll to the bottom again. Yeah, okay. Now everybody can see what's going on. Alright, we gotta roll the dice to see how many times we're gonna roll the dice. We're looking for 4 or more. 4 or more. 9 times. 9 times. Mats, I am not breaking MLS. I do not have any MLS on hand. That shall be Senor Roman mañana. And yeah, there are some breaks up. If you didn't see it in the WhatsApp, Roman's put up some Futera as well as some MLS. Anyways, without further ado, let's do this giveaway. 9 times. We're going 9 times. Yes, we want to begin our giveaway. Good luck, everyone. Number 1 sees Kelson on top. Number 2, Jackie. Miguel. Kai Kit. Ship My Random Hero 306 and Nikki Lynch. 4, Runk. KK. 5, Merlin, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this is the one that counts. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 9th and final. 3, 2, 1, execute. Kundal up top. Ship my cards in the 2. Alan Young, 3. Cristobal, 4. Chandro, 5. Kanto, 6. And let's get that over here. Scroll to the bottom. Verification code. Foxtrot. Ooh, Foxtrot. Xena? I don't know. Foxtrot X. Mother. Zebra. Queen. Zebra. Again, there are your results. We got Rydog in the 15 spot. Let me get him over there where you guys can see who you got. Alright, gang. I will just slowly go through them. Kundal with Chile. Ship my cards. Columbia. Let's see. What are the good spots here? Harrison Kelson. Congrats. Messi. Bradley Smith. Julian. Marirona for Sebastian. Ned Kim with De Bruyne and Lukaku. Oh, there's not a bad step out there with the logos for Morsdorf. England Becks, Josh Merlin. Saka, Ikmal, Roddy with Foden. Adam Kelson with Mbappe. Just kind of keep going through them slowly. Norway, Holland for Ball. Look at that, back-to-back for Ball. And back-to-back for Merlin. Josh Merlin, congrats on CR7. Good luck with that, brother. Kate with Fernando Torres. USA Women, Morgan, Casper. Trinity Rodman for Gerardo. Swanson Runk. Pulisic and McKennie for Connor. And the ever elusive logo for Colossus. Alright, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to pin this tracker. And just to make sure that we went all the way to the bottom and you guys could see what time it was. There we go. Get the tracker up. Give me 1 second. My heart don't break it. Okay. That looks good there. Now let's find ourselves here. And then Command V. And then that. And how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Your tracker is pinned. Okay. Let's go back over here for what's next. Okay. Rock and roll. Tracker up for myself. 15 minutes till kickoff. What do we got? What do we got? Who do we got? We've got, who do we got? It's also Masters Week, if you're into golf. I believe the par 3 challenge is today. So we've got Barca and BVB. So Barcelona and Dortmund, and PSG and Villa. You gotta root for Villa. And it kind of stinks that both the games start at the same time. That is kind of a bummer. Where are they playing tonight? They are in Spain. In Spain and in France. In Paris. Should be good ones. Alright, guys. FIFA Select. This is some awesome stuff. Excited to break it for you guys. Hopefully there are some bangers in here. Let's do this. Slide that just a smidge on out. So how's everybody doing? By the way, Mats, thanks for the caddy tips earlier. Appreciate you. You're a good man. I don't care what they say about you otherwise. Andrew, what's up, brother? Empty box. 15208. Alright, let's do this. Box 1 starts meow. I believe that is our auto in the first box. From the back, Youngman, Mr. Sonny Boy. Let's take a base card, flip it around. It is purple. And it is right side up. Purple autograph going to Joshua Zirkzee. And that is 32 of 49 for Mr. Zirkzee and the Dutch. Not a bad start. The Dutch are on the board. I wish that Mr. Zirkzee got on the board a little bit more for United. I'm going to have to grab a couple more 138s in a second. I forgot that all the autos in this are thickies. Zirkzee, 49. Get us rolling. Ooh, we've got a zebra on the back. I love those animal prints. As well as a multicolor for Brennan Johnson and Wales. And now we've got a rookie logo. We've got, hey, how about that? 23 of 25, Julian Alvarez, rookie zebra for Argentina. Boom. That is a banger. Just to double check, yeah, the Brennan Johnson is a multi. How about that? Congrats to the Alvarez Argentina spot. Little terrace zebra action to get us going. Hits from the stand. Hits from the stands. Yes, sir. Okay. We'll take that. And that is going to Hoo-Lee-Ann, Bradley Smith. Congrats, Bradley Smith, on the Hoo-Lee-Ann. That is a bang. Because, man, you... Yeah, it really do be like that, though. Double silver, Ty, and Ari Gang. Who do you guys like this afternoon? I mean, Barca's been on form. It's kind of hard to root against them, especially at home. Silver for the man of the hour, Declan Rice, and a perp for In Bom Huang. Purple for Im Wong Hang, and that is 32 of 75 on the Huang. Yeah, this product is goated. Goated. PSV and Barcelona. Another thickie. Leo base. And then on the back, Unstoppable La Toro. And then our patch, Nunez base, sideways, Irving Lozano, Viva, little base patch action for Mexico, Viva. Thank you, Andrew. Man, somebody sold my info, man. I get so many. I don't know about you guys, but the spam calls. Gosh. A little red action coming. Bruno. Bruno Red Terrace and a Bernardo Silver Select Stars. The Bruno Red is unnumbered, but a nice color match nevertheless. Another zebra coming, guys. Another zebra coming. Holzek. Not a rookie. Nice haircut. Nicholas Fulkrug. That's a beautiful color match right there, man. That Germany kit with the zebra print there on the mezzanine. That looks great. Congrats to Germany. And that is 6 of 25. Pretty one, that. Not a bad start. 2 zebras in the first box. It is a zebra kind of start here, guys. Red. Ooh. Odie. Odie Red on the field level. And Zen on the back. Almada. spacer. God, I love that. Little color match Odie on the red field level for Norway. And there's the proper thickie. Multi for Huang. And then on the back, we've got little Thomas Mueller orange. That is 550 of 60 on the Mueller. Did they spacer me again? Did they spacer me again? Spacered me again? Little Mueller action. 50 of 60. Unstoppable, Goretzka. There's the thickie we were looking for. Looks like a base for Mr. Musa and the US of A. Yunus Musa, little base auto action for US of A, who will plummet to 21st in the latest edition of the FIFA ranks. I think I read that that was our lowest since 2020. Musa base. And man, it's just... we gotta figure it out, guys. We gotta figure it out. Running out of time. We're running out of time. Red. Little red Messi for Nicholas Gonzalez. And then a Tillemans Select Stars. Yeah, I love the design of this year. I was a big fan of the mezzanines. I have a Garnacho gold mezzanine that I hit in a break here with Galdingal. But yeah, this year's set is goated. Caustic, and on the back, an orange. It's a rookie. It is Wout Faye. Wout Faye for Belgium, and that is 14 of 60 on the Wout. Wout Faye. Not a bad first box at all. Couple of zebras. Couple of zebras. Little Hu Lian. Box 2. No más hiding down now. Empty. 15, 208 again. That's 15208 for those of you keeping score at home. Catarina Macario on the rookie mezzanine, and a João unstoppable for Portugal. She scored a goal recently, I think against Brazil. Good to see her back and healthy. She had a ACL thing, right? Help me out. Ladies, followers. I think she had an ACL thing. From the back, Rom, silver. Roman's guy. Base going to Daniel Maldini for Italy. Little base auto action for Maldini and Italy. Looks like he just signed it World. Italy on the board. But yeah, guys, Roman's got a couple breaks up. If you didn't see it in the WhatsApp, they are up right now for mañana with Roman. Kai covering. Rookie. Orange. Haji right for Estados Unidos. Mezzanine, that is 3 of 60 on the Haji. Where's Haji these days? Is he gonna play a factor at all, or did he fall off a bit? .303. Just getting going. Red. Rookie. Enzo Terrace red, covering a tie-dye Kai. Tie-dye Kai and an Enzo red. Not a bad pack there. Kai is 41 of 49. Little Enzo red action. Tie-dye Kai. From the back, delete, and I believe our patch Lorenzo Pellegrini for Italia. Azzurri, little base action there for Italy. Delete, select stars. Weston. Blue. Rookie. Thiago Almada for Argentina. And a rookie Brennan Johnson future. Blues are unnumbered, but SP. Nice one there. Beautiful color match. Blue kit, blue color. Like those. Yeah, as do I, Dylan. As do I. I like the blue. I want to say the blues are definitely a little more scarce than the red. Tooch, covering purple. 4, not a rookie. Nicolas Soulé, and that is 9 of 75 on the Soulé for Germany. But yeah, I'm just a huge fan of all the all the select sets that year. Like I said, I have the Garnacho from EPL Select, True Gold. It's a pretty one. Yeah, sometimes we get a little obsessed with the numbering and forget that that numbering isn't everything. Red for Pavlovic, little rookie red action, little spacer action, and I think we've got a tie-dye on the back. I think it's a field level. Sabia upside down, going to Dusan. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, look at that. The field levels are beautiful. They did a great job with the design this year. And that is 33 of 49 on the Dusan for the Serbs. Very nice. Decent color so far. Decent color so far. And the Pavlovic. Dusan, you can hang out for a bit, bud. I need some symmetry there in the middle. Spacer down. Looks like we got a white on the back. Enzo, rookie silver. Rookie white. Marcelinho Nunez for Chile. And that's another lovely color match. And the whites are to 20. 19 of 20 for Marcelinho Nunez. Yeah, that's a beautiful color match. And white on white looks great. Congrats to Chile on the rookie Nunez. Silver field level for Jude, spacer, and equalizers Leroy Sané. From the back, Aaron Ramsey, select stars. Looks like a base for Nani. Shoosh. Manchester United legend. If you don't know, look him up. This dude was insane in his day. When he was on his game, you could argue that he was right up there with CR7. And the dude could do a no-tuck backflip after scoring a goal. He was one of the great ones for Manchester United during that mid-2000s run of excellence. Nani for Portugal. And last pack, box 2. Multi for Mr. Musa, and a Diego Costa rookie futures. Multi Musa. I'll get some of the base out of the way real quick. And on to box 3. And while we're on the box 3 intermission, let's see here. We want hubs, we want sports, gotta go with Dortmund and Barcelona. Okay. No blood in that one early. Low numbered Saliba incoming. Alright, Dylan. See if your prediction is true. Once again, 15208. And she is empty. Alright guys, last box, let's get it. These select packs just fall off. They just fall off. Blue, Fuzzy Jamins, and Kai. And then on the back, a perp. I think it's a field level. VVD for the Dutch. That is 23 of 75 for VVD and the Dutch. You guys like the field levels as much as I do? I'm a huge fan of the, I know that the horizontals are either, they're like all or nothing for people. People either love them or they hate them, but I'm a huge fan of them. Any horizontal card, that is. I've got a LeBron silver SGC 9.5 Kobe tribute dunk out of Prism, and I'm just a big fan of the horizontals, man. I like them. Little multi for Enzo, or excuse me, Latoro, and then Megan for the U.S. ladies. Latoro scored a beautiful goal yesterday too. A little outside of the boot action. I thought all 3 of the goals obviously the free kicks were amazing, but I thought all 3 of the goals that were scored by Arsenal were absolute bangers. Fati. Purple. Fresnel, Kimpipe. I thought it was going to be Saliba, Dylan. Kimpipe for France, and that is 20 of 49 for France. Nice auto, too, for that guy. Nice auto. Multi for Luca Della Torre. Not a rookie. Orange for Rose Lavelle and the USA Ladies. Nice one there. 7 of 60 on the Lavelle Terrace. For the USA Ladies. Let me adjust this just a little bit here. From the back, Mr. Schick. Pedri base. Purple. Jurgen Kohler for Germany. That's an oldie right there. Look at that. That's the old green. It's like the 19... Well, judging by the pan, I'd say that's like late 80s. Maybe early 90s. Kohler, 46 of 49. Jurgen Kohler for Germany. With the shorty shorts on. Not a rookie. Red. Kiefer Moore for Wales. Getting us some really nice color matches on the unnumbereds. Unstoppable Valvey. Zhao Silver and a Select Futures for Trinrod. There we go. Little zebra action on the back, yeah. Silver for Romero. Not a rookie. Nikola Milinkovic for Serbia. Terrace. And that is 8 of 25. Congrats, Serbia. Nice little break for the Serbs. Nice little break for the Serbs. Another zebra. Not bad. 3 from 3 boxes. You guys remember this stuff had a pretty the case run on this was pretty awesome, so that's why it demands such a high price tag these days. From the back, Timo equalizers. And then our patch, just a base. Weston. Nice patch, though, for a base patch. Pretty cool. Little 2-color action there for Weston. Bush. Look at that tracker, Bush. Look at that tracker, baby. red. Not a rookie. I believe this is a Terrace. Bruno. Nice color match. Like I said, they've given us some lovely color matches on our unnumbered. Unstoppable. Luke Hernandez. Alright guys, 2 more packs to go. And then we're going to get into Obsidian and finish up with Delight. So looks like we got a tie-dye on the back here. Silver for Nuno Mendes. Tie-dye mezzanine, not a rookie. Edison Cavani for Uruguay. 11/49. I love the mezzanine. The mezzanine and the field level are my 2 favorites, design-wise, out of this set. Edison /49 on the tie-dye for Uruguay. All right, guys, last pack. Yeah, you had yourself a nice little break. Nice little break, Andrew. And we're going to finish up with an orange. Not a rookie. Mezzanine. Toon Koopniers. That's Toon Koopniers. Nice color match there on the orange mezzanine for the Dutch. 2 of 60 to finish us up. Solid break, solid color. We got the 3 zebras. A little Doosan field level action there. Alright, give me 1 sec. Get a little of this base out the way. And we'll do a quick little recap. Silver's out of y'all. All right, for the Reds, Enzo, Gonzalez, Odie, Bruno times 2, Kiefer Moore, 1 more hiding in the back, Pavlovic for Serbia, and then we had the Kai blue and the Almada rookie blue, Terrace for Argentina. Patches. We had the base Weston 2 color, the Pellegrini, and the Irving Lozano for Mexico. And then for our numbered hits, we had the orange Koopmers, Edison tie-dye, Rose Lavelle orange Terrace, VVD purple field level. We had the Nunez white /20 rookie for Chile. Nicolas Sule perp. Kai tie-dye. Haji Wright mezzanine rookie orange. Woot fade to 60 on the orange. Thomas Mueller to 60 orange field level, and the In Bom Huang purple to 75. Autos. We had the Jurgen Kohler for the Germans to 49. The Kempipe for France to 49. Base Nani. Base Maldini. Base Yunus Musa. And purple Joshua Zirkzee. And then for the hits on the wall, we had the Zebra Milinkovic. The Zebra Fulkrug, that's a beautiful card. We had the Doosan field level tie-dye. And then last but certainly not least, we had the Terrace Julian Alvarez Rookie Zebra. That is 23 of 25. Absolute banger. Congrats. Congrats. And who was Alvarez again? Alvarez was Bradley Smith. Congrats, Bradley. All right, guys, let me get some stuff out of the way real quick, and then get that tracker pin for Obsidian, and we shall rock and roll. Looks like we've got first blood in Barcelona and Dortmund. Okay. Give me one sec, guys. Let me do a little change in here. This is 23, 24. Obsidian. TMALL. Number 5. Alright, let's get that tracker up. Okay. All right, guys, tracker is up. Let me double check my work. looks sound to me. Okay, let's get into it. This is the last case of Obsidian TMALL. Let's see what we can find here, ladies and gents. Do a quick little Wyckoff shuffle. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick, gotta be quick. All right. What's up, Daddy-O? Without further ado, let's get into it. Obsidian number 5. That is my lucky number. Got a good feeling about this one. Let me get a dummy. Dummy for the dummy. Quick little swig. By the way, Bush, if you're in here, I gave up on the Crystal Light and coconut water. Couldn't do it. Just back to regular Crystal Light and water. I tried with the coconut water, you guys. Ugh. It's tough. Okay. First up, make the box. Yeah, I know, right? Little pulsar action. Not a rookie. How about Antoine Griezmann? And that is 43 of 49 on the Griezmann. I believe, what are these going to be? 79s? 79s. Greetsy, you can hang out for a bit. Next up, little patch action here. The trifecta. Not a rookie. Antonio Silva for Benfica. And that is 7 of 49. Seven of 49 on the trifecta. I am going to have to grab some more top loaders in a second, guys. I have to grab a couple more 138s. Let's do this one next. It's a redemption, guys. It's a Redemi. Soccer. Panini Obsidian. Dual Jersey Ink Electric Etch Red Pulsar. Card 16. Timo Werner. Timo Werner. And that's got to be Chelsea Timo, right? Yeah, Chelsea Timo. Or would it be Germany Timo? Confirm that for me, guys. Just so I can make sure I've got that one right. Timo. Timo, it's card number 16. Little die cut action next. Equinox. Not a rookie. Kylian Mbappe. How about that? That's a pretty one there. That is 38 of 75 on the Mbappe. Nice one there. Kylian Mbappe. For France. Okay, and our last hit of our first box, it's a red, guys. It's a red. Can't tell if there's a rookie logo or not. We're just going to rip the Band-Aid. It is Wilson Odobert for Burnley. That's right, the rookie logos are on the bottom of Obsidian. And that is 5 of 30. 5 of 30. Congrats, Burnley. Man, these are super pretty. That atomic look looks great. 5 of 30. For Burnley. Wilson Odobert. Wilson Odobert. All right, box number 2. Barca still leads 1-0. Barca leads 1-0. All right, first up, our base, Pulsar, not a rookie, Diego Jota for Liverpool. 36 of 49. Congrats, Liverpool. Congrats, Liverpool. On the board. Yeah, Greetsy, you can stay for a bit. Little who's-he, what's-he there? Next up, Obsidian. We've got some hair. Tooch. Aurelian Tchouameni for Real Madrid. The red, 10 of 10. Wow. How about that? 10 of 10. Pure red, 10 of 10. Congrats, Real Madrid. That one snuck up on me, guys. Cool looking patch on the Eruption. 10 of 10. Eruption. I don't know if that's going to fit. Yeah. I don't know if that'll fit in a 138. I don't want to force it. No. Alright. I will have to get the appropriate top load for that one. Alright, next up. A rookie. Obsidian. Spurs. Manor Solomon for Spaz. And that is 47 of 49 on the Solomon. Volcanic. Let's try this one more time, but I think 138s are as big as I've got too. Yeah. Solomon, 49 auto. And Zenzawa 2. Little die cut action. Supernova. How about Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United on the Supernova Pulsar bookend, 75 of 75. I've never opened it, Bush. I didn't want to. If I don't look, then it's feel like I'm in the blind here. Don't want to show the best card first. I'm trying. I'm learning. But Bruno on the Supernova. And lastly, our red Argentina. How about Julian Alvarez? Julian Alvarez, 9 of 30. That's a number match for Julian Alvarez. Boom. Congrats, Alvarez, Argentina. Lovely call, that. Lovely call, that. All right, Greetsy, you're out. Mr. Alvarez is in. And we are on to box 2. I'm going to go grab some more 138s real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Hello, Bush. When does Lucky Card Collection refund the 132 Donruss cases? All right, guys. Box 3. And sure, Bush, I'll do it. I'll go that order this time. I'll stay in the blind with everybody. Team Lucky. Team Lucky. What's up, City Jet? Alright. We'll get another dummy, and I'll stay a dummy too. Not looking, not looking, not looking. Alright, gang. Box 3. Obsidian. Manchester City. How about KDB? How about KDB? 21 of 49 on the KDB. Congrats, KDB. Crazy to think that his time with the club is coming to an end. And I guess, like Bush said the other day, Inter Miami have the rights to him, which is crazy. Not looking, not looking, not looking. I am gonna put that one aside, but I don't know who it is. And then we'll take another dummy. And we'll stay dummy, 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 dummy. Okay. Obsidian. Forehead. Lautaro Martinez. Eruption. For Argentina, that is 41 of 49 on the Lautaro Martinez Eruption. And then Obsidian. We've got hair already. Yeah, there's no way to tease it. Tommy Doyle for Wolverhampton. 30 of 49 on the Tommy D. Tommy Doyle for Wolves. Tommy D. And Zenzewa 2. Little die cut action here. He sure did. That goal was beautiful. That was outside of the boot. Absolute stunner. Obsidian. Die cut. Hair. Rafael Vega for Palmeiras. And that is 39 of 75. Vitreous. It's the first time I've held one of these. It's so small. That's what she said. Rafael Vega for Palmeiras. Rafa Vega. And our last hit. Truly have no idea who it is. Obsidian. Liverpool. Alexis McAllister. Nice. 7 of 30 on the McAllister. Beautiful color match there. Man, these look so good. These look so good. That atomic look is lovely. Lovely in red you look. Yeah, Mr. Alexis McAllister. Sorry, Wilson. You're out. Max in. And that's it for box 3. I miss Snack. Come back, Snack. Yeah, Dylan, I agree. The crystals, they are a real nice touch. TMALL looking pretty good this year, guys. Pretty good. Let me get a dummy so I can stay a dummy. Okay. First up, our base. Sheffield United. It's Gustavo Hammer. Rookie for Sheffield. That is 6 of 49 for the Blades. For the Blades and Sheffield. You guys like the Pulsar? What are your thoughts on the Pulsar look? Not looking. You go there. Dummy it double time. Okay. Next up. Atomic. Obsidian. Ilke. Gundogan. Silky Ilke for Barcelona. That one is 3 of 49. For Barca. Little periodic table action. Oop. Little cracked top loader action. Silky Ilky. Not looking. And then we'll go here. And then we'll go there. Just to keep it. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. I don't know which way it's going. It's going this way. Tunnel vision for Jared Bowen. And West Ham United. 40 of 75. On the Bowen. For the Hammers. Come on, baby. All right. Jared Bowen for the Hammers. On the tunnel vision. Matrix Materials. Portugal. Matrix Material. Going to João Cancelo. Portugal. João Cancelo. That is 28 of 49. João Cancelo. Remember João's presser with the crazy face? João Cancelo to 49. And lastly, our crystals. From the side. Bukayo Saka. Nice one there. 13 of 30 on the Saka. Nice little hit for England. And the 3 Lions. Congrats, congrats. And onward we go. 4 down. Box number 5 in Obsidian TMALL number 5. Murder Red Crystals did 65. Yeah, you know, you never know with these. Never know. I mean, you could like go crazy trying to look at comps, man. Some of them are just all over the place. Some of them are just all over the place. They sure do. They do pop real nice, man. I'm still hunting, same design on the Jedi Karasawa. Looking for an atomic. Not looking. Still not looking. Okay. Just to stay really in the blind. All right. First up, Trifecta. We know who that is. That's Jude Bellingham. Trifecta, 39 of 49. Jude and friends have some work to do, don't they, guys? They've got some work to do. Dude, that second free kick was so top bins, bro. So top bins. All right. Let's go here next. We've got a Redemi. Soccer. Obsidian. Dual Jersey Ink Electric Etch Red Pulsar. Card number 30. Brendan Aronson. Which I think would be Wales or Spurs. I will check on the checklist after, guys, and make sure that the Timo and the Aronson get to the right parties. Brendan Aronson, is that? I can't remember the spelling of the name, but nevertheless, go off the card number if it is USA Aronson. Let's stay with this theme. We've got a red Supernova going to, let's just pull the Band-Aid. Oh, heck yeah. Kenan Yildiz for Juve. Supernova. 4 of 10. Bang! Congrats, Juve Yildiz. These die cuts are crazy looking. Nice hit there. 4 of 10. Let me check real quick. Who had that spot? Matthew Demusia. Congrats. Excuse me, guys. Kenan Yildiz for Matthew Demusio. 4 of 10. Love you, Mbop. But we're on to bigger and better things here. Sorry, guys. Our house is just getting over a little bit of a cold now. A little cricket in the throat. All right, we've got enough dummies now. The dummies got enough dummies. Yeah, Brennan Johnson. Yeah. Brain fart. All right. It's another red, guys. Hit us one time, baby. England. Mark Guehi. 2 of 10 on the Guehi. Congrats. England. Having a couple nice hits so far. Little Mark Guehi action for England. These also look amazing. Just nice, clean. Nice and clean. Mark Guehi for England on the true red. All right. Lastly, let me make sure I've got it going the right way. You guys know what time it is. And I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid. 3, 2, 1. Diego Maradona. Color Blast. Man, these are amazing. I am so jealous of that card. That thing is super nice. Diego Armando Maradona for Argentina. How about that? I'm going to have to break out a mag for that one. If I have the right mag size. And that is, let's see, who had him? Argentina. Adam Kelson. Congrats, AK. Yeah. That thing is beautiful, man. You know, I know the Prism Color Blasts get a lot of attention because of scarcity, but I'm a fan of the blacks. Are my favorite. Black Color Blasts are beautiful. That one right there gets a mag, baby! Ego Diego, Lego my ego, baby. Sheesh. Looks real clean too. Little soft on that right corner there, but nevertheless, that's an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. Let's see if it'll lay into the 55 nicely. I'm not the biggest fan of these Fanatics mags. Banger. Absolute banger. Absolute banger. Let's see if I can clean that off. I think there's a little bit of plastic from the wrapper in there. Gone, baby, gone. All right, guys, we are rolling now. Bottom for you. Diego Maradona. Diego, goal, Diego. All right, guys. Just such a cool picture. They chose to use a really cool picture for that. Pumas on, shorty shorts. Congrats again, AK. Congrats again, AK. That was a great pack. That pack had 2 reds and a Color Blast. That was a killer pack. Killer pack, man. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Callum. I agree. All right, we're just gonna go one at a time this time. First up, our base, Arsenal. Can I peek it without showing it? It's a rookie. You can peek it without showing it. How about that? Rookie, Arsenal. Could it be? It is. Ethan Nwari. 19 of 49. Congrats, Arsenal. That is one of the chases. Target species acquired on the Pulsar. We are heating up here a little bit, guys. Heating up a little bit. And Arsenal. Brian Coe. Congrats, Brian. Sorry, Julian. Brian Coe. Congrats, brother. That's a nice one there. That is a nice one there. We don't like that glare, though. Ew. Move that one. Move that one. All right. Cutting edge. Going to Christopher Air. Christopher Air. 9 of 49. 9 of 49. On the cutting edge for Norway. Christopher Ayer. I'm not looking. I swear I'm not looking. All right, next up. For Chelsea. Volcanic. Going to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. That one is 13 of 49 for Thiago Silva. Next up, little die cut action here. Little crystals die cut action here on, I believe, Supernova. Not a rookie. Going to boom. Boom, bam, bam, boom, bam. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sweet. 13 of 30 on the crystals. Supernova Ronaldo. Woo. We are heating up, guys. We are heating up. Heating up. Who's got him? Who's got Cristiano Ronaldo? Portugal. Ronaldo is... Ship my cards. Alistair! Congrats, Alistair. Boom. 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 We're gonna have to do a little rearranging. Diego, I need you to just slide right there. Pretty good wall there, guys. Pretty good wall. All right. Last one. Crystals ×2. Brentford. Not a rookie. Going to Mark Flecken. Zekipa for the Bees. 26 of 30 on the Flecken. Congrats to the Bees. Alright, guys. Halfway home. Barcelona up. Andrew, what's the score in the PSG game? What is the score in the PSG game, guys? All right, first up, 2-1 PSG. Our Pulsar for West Ham. Not a rookie. Aguero. Naif Aguero. And that is 32 of 49. For the Hammers. Congrats, Hammers. All right, next up, going this way. Galaxy Gear for Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. There's Portugal others for you, bud. 41 of 49 on the Mendes. Nuno Mendes Galaxy Gear. All right. Obsidian. Manchester City. Going to Sean Goater. There's one you don't see every day. On the Volcanic. Sean Goater. 25 of 49 with the old school Manchester City kit there. Sean Goater. Congrats, City. Not to be confused with Jet. Next up, another Supernova. Another Supernova, not a rookie, going to Bukayo Saka, this time for Arsenal. Very nice. 6 of 75 on the Saka. Supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me. All right. Well, last hit, box 6. It's a Crystals. Norway. Not a rookie. Going to. Hello. Bang. Erling Haaland. How about that? 11 of 30. That's about as kit match, color match. It's about as good as a card could get for Norway right there. Erling Haaland, red crystals. Absolute beauty. I think that one is mag worthy. You know, the Ronaldo Supernova is mag worthy as well, but I don't really like putting die cuts in mags. If Alistair, if you're watching and you want a mag, let me know, bud. Let me know in the chat. And I will toss that Ronnie into one for you, bub. Erling Braut Holland. Yeah, man, I agree. We're going to need more room on our wall here. I needed that 35 millimeter. The 50 can't fit it all. Slide that way. A little bit more there, Mr. Ethan. I think we can make it work now. Yeah, that's a lovely wall. How about some Obsidian TMALL, you guys? How about some Obsidian TMALL? Barcelona in control at home. All right, first up, our base for the Azzurri. Not a rookie, going to Jorginho. Jorginho, Italia. 43 of 49. See you, Dad. Thanks for coming, man. Have fun across the pond. My dad is in England right now. Hanging out with my stepbrother, Jorginho. Next up, we got a little double dose action here. West Ham. Not a rookie. Little double dose. Aguero. Naif Aguero. 14 of 49. For the Hammers. The Hammers, forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I think they live in the Manchester area. I know that Dad was with the kids in London, and then they were in Portsmouth. But yeah, they live in the Manchester area. I need to, one of these days I'm going to make that trip, and get over there and catch a United game. Just, waiting for a United game that's worth catching. All right, next up. Going this way. Galaxy Gear. It's David Fratesi. What a story that was yesterday. I can't exactly remember. It was his mother or his grandmother had just died, just found out that she died, and then he had that winner last night. What a moment for him. David Fratesi, 8 of 49. But yeah, those moments that transcend sports. That was one of them last night. Right when, ruining Thomas Mueller's trying to push the sun back up into the sky, equalizing, and then Fratesi steals it at the death. I guess that's why we love soccer, huh, guys? All right, next up. Joe Hart. Joe the Juggler Hart. England. 3 of 49 for Mr. Hart. Joe Hart. And lastly, another Supernova Crystals. Not a rookie. How about Mito? Kairo Mitoma. Kairo Mitioma for the Gulls. And that one is 3 of 30. Man, these crystals just look so nice. Grats, Brighton, the Gulls. Kairo Mitoma. And that is all she wrote. Nice one there. It was there. Let me open up some more. Quick check on the game. Still 2-0. Is the Barca, or excuse me, the PSG Villa game? No change. No change in that scoreline there. Still 2-1 PSG. Yeah, Andrew, it's been a great case, man. This has been an absolute killer case so far. Killer case. Killer case. Case 5. I knew that number would deliver us something. Alright guys, 4 more to go. Yeah, Dad. My dad lives here in Vero Beach, Florida, with us. Well, not with us, but in the same town. All right. Not looking, Mr. Bush. Well, no, we can't do the crystals first. All right, first up, going this way. Galaxy Gear going to Julian Alvarez. Little 2-patch action there. 17 of 49 on the Alvarez. Wow. Little Alvarez action there. Next up, going to, this is Lightning Strike, I believe. Brian Robson. Manchester United legend Brian Robson. 26 of 49. Brian Robson. Man, I don't even remember that Man U kit. That one even predates my old ass. Brian Robson. Manchester United. Dude, you guys see there's those meme or those what is it, the voiceovers that they do with the AI, and Arteta calls him Pep Fraudiola. Dude, I was dying. Pep Fraudiola. Oh man. All right, Obsidian. It's a die cut. Dwight McNeil for Everton. 71 of 75 on the McNeil. Tunnel vision for Everton and Dwight McNeil. right. All right, guys. Red crystals time. It's a rookie. Real Madrid going to Nico Paz. Not bad. Not bad at all. 13 of 30 on the Paz. Congrats, Madrid. Nico Paz. You know, I don't really know a whole lot about Nico Paz. What's the skinny on this guy, chat? Congrats, Real Madrid. Nice one there. All right. And then our second case hit item. Obsidian. Can I see the team? Argentina. Come on, baby. One time. Wow. Have a break. AK. Adam Kelson. Have a freaking break. Sheesh. Congrats, Adam Kelson. Diego Maradona. White Knight. Jeez. Congrats, AK. Congrats, AK. Diego Armando Maradona, White Knight. Sheesh, I don't even know how to make room for him up there. He's not going to fit with the 50. I guess we'll just have to put him in front and just kind of do a little who's in the back. Little who's-y what's-y in the back. He'll just hide back there for now. Relegate Yildiz out of that wall. All right. Yildiz can go. Thanks for your time. Yeah, you're right. Good call, Andrew. It looks much better now. Double Diego. Congrats, AK. Congrats, Adam. All right, guys. 3 more. Not too shabby for the first rip of Obsidian ever. $240. Not bad. Honestly, I'd probably just keep that one for the PC then. I'm not looking. All right, first up, our base. Crystal Palace. Not a rookie. Nice. Easy. Crystal Palace. Easy. Bookend 49 of 49. Congrats, Crystal Palace. All right, guys. Next up, Cutting Edge. Going to Eduardo Camavinga for France. 5 of 49 on the Vinga. Who got, did he double yellow yesterday, or did they give him a straight red. Like, I don't know what happened there, but it was like he would have only been suspended for accumulation, and now you're out for the next two. Nevertheless, France, Camavinga. Cutting edge. Little die cut action here. US of A. Weston on the Vitreous. Weston McKinney. That is 1 of 75. Little alpha. 1 of 75. On the McKinney. All right. Next up. It looks like a lightning strike to me. Going to Rodrigo Riquelme for Atlético de Madrid. Bookend, 49 of 49. That's like the 5th card out of this case that has been 49 of 49. Congrats, Atleti. On the board. Oop, not a thickie. Double yellow, yeah. I think they need to do away with the yellow card accumulation thing. Alright guys, our crystals. Red, Chrissy. Villa. Not a rookie. Douglas Luis. 30 of 30. Another bookend. Douglas Luis for Aston Villa. Congrats, Villa. All right, and then there were two. And then there were two. Lua puts it away for Barca. Andrew, any score change in the Aston Villa and PSG game? Oh, there was still one in there, right, Og? Now it's empty. All right, first up. Roger, that's still the same. Benfica. Not a rookie. Orkan Kaku. Orkan Kaku. 43 of 49 on the Kaku. Benfica on the board. Congrats, Benfica. Obsidian. How about Adrian Rabiot for Juve? 46 of 49 on the Rabiot. For Juve. Eruption. Adrian Rabiot. Next up. Obsidian. Look at that sleeve. Manuel Locatelli. Back to back for Juve. This time 3 of 49 on the Locatelli. Congrats to Juve. Juve quietly having a nice break as well. We got a little vitreous crystals going to Pascal Gros and the goals. Congrats, Brighton. And that is 17 of 30 for Brighton. Congrats, Brighton. Solid case, spreading the wealth pretty nicely. Vitreous. All right, and last one, box 11. True red to 10 this time, guys. Newcastle United. Not a rookie. Going to Bruno Guimaraes. Congrats, Newcastle. That is 6 of 10. Congrats, Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes. Six of 10. All right, guys. And then there was one. Last chance for Romans. And then real quick, after this, we'll knock out that 6-boxer of Delight. Again, Roman's got a couple breaks up right now. On the site. Those will be ripping tomorrow. Okay. First up, our base, France. Not a rookie. Tucha. Arwin Tchouameni for France. 19 of 49. Congrats, France. Going this way. Galaxy Gear for the man of the hour, Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Take a bow. 9 of 49 on the Rice. All right, guys. Last auto of the day going to Richarlison for Tottenham Hotspur. 47 of 49 for Richarlison. Congrats, Spez. And then we got an Equinox. Equinox going to Irving Lozano. Viva, viva. Congrats, Mexico. That is 2 of 75 on the Irving Lozano Equinox. Let us in. There we are. Irving Lozano. All right, and our last hit of the day. Last hit of Obsidian number 5. It's a true red to 10 for Chelsea. It's a rookie going to David Washington. Congrats, Chelsea. 3 of 10, David Washington. David Washington. Okay. No, okay. Someone with a wrench. All right, guys, give me a sec. Get everything organized, and we will do a recap for Obsidian number 5. Autos. Thought it was a real solid case. Patches. And again, for those two, I'll look at the checklist and get these to the Aronson and the TMALL. They will be sent to the proper team. Appropriate team, excuse me. There's 2, let's see, will they go in this one? Yeah. It's in there. Alright, those are our reds. Let's get those organized. Red. Crystals, red, crystals. Reds, and then our die cuts. Add 1 more crystals to the lot. Okay. All right, guys, starting with the base. Tuchumeni, Kaku, Ize, Aguero, Jorginho, Aguero, Hammer, KDB, Griezmann, and Diego Jota. Let's do the die cuts next. Lozano, Weston, Dwight McNeil, Bukayo, Mbop, Jared Bowen, Rafael Vega, and Bruno Fernandes. And then we'll do the patches. Declan Rice, Rabiot, Camavinga, Julian Alvarez, Fatezi, Nuno Mendes, Christopher Ayer, Jude Bellingham, Ilkay Gundogan, Lautaro, and Antonio Silva. I always want to say Silky. Ilky. Ah, jeez. Autos. Richarlison. Locatelli. Riquelme. Ryan Robson. Joe Hart. Sean Goder. Thiago Silva. João Cancelo. Tommy Doyle. Solomon. And then we had the Brendan Aronson Dual Jersey Ink Electric Etch Red Pulsar, and the Timo Werner Dual Jersey Ink Electric Red Pulsar. And now to our crystals and our reds. We had the Mito for the Gulls, Wilson Odobert, Bukayo Saka, Alexis McAllister, Julian Alvarez, Mark Flecken, Nico Paz, Douglas Luiz, Pascal Grob, and now the Reds to 10, Mark Guehi, Tucha, Arlen Tuchemeni for Real Madrid, Keenan Ildiz, nice one there for Juve, Bruno Guimaraes, and David Washington. And now to the wall, we had the Nwari base for Arsenal. Nice one there. We had the Cristiano Ronaldo Supernova. That was 13 of 30 on the CR7. We had the Erling Haaland to 30 crystals. And then AK Adam Kelson, winner. A Diego Maradona Color Blast and a Diego Maradona White Knight. Congrats, Adam Kelson. Sheesh. Alright guys, give me 1 sec. Let me break down Obsidian 5. And then we will knock out Delight real quick. And you guys can be on your merry way and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Let's change this. Redemption, Timo Werner, Germany. Roger that, Germany. Thanks, Andrew. Break name. Xbox number 51. And then give me a sec, I'll get the tracker. That's there. Alright guys, tracker's up. This is UCC Chrome. Which one are we on here? Number 51. Number 51. All right, guys. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Again, Roman's got some breaks up on the site right now for tomorrow. Thanks for hanging. Wow, Barcelona 4-0. They're gonna end the whole thing right here. All right, here we go. Box 1, guys. UCC Delight, number 51. CDK. Raspadori. Tooch. Milambo. Tio Hernandez. First auto going to Marcus Thurman. Taram. Omari Forson. There we go, a little United. Not a bad one there. And then a Youthquake for Mr. Bob. A Casemiro to 199. And then a gold going to... How about that? Boom! Youthquake, Lamine Yamal, first box mojo, right out of the gate. Bang! Right out of the gate. Lamine Yamal, 24 of 50. And then a Nathan for Napoli. And then behind that, it looks like a gold lava going to Ollie Watkins. Not a bad first box. How about that? Mr. Yamal. Man, that card looks super clean too. That card is super clean. Let's take a look real quick and see who's got them. PSG just made it 3-1. Wow. Delight 51. Who's got them? Alex Clark. Congrats, AC. Congrats, AC. And we had the Watkins. Lava. Forson. Just a base, but a lot of potential for this young man. For United, Nathan. For Naples to 399. And Taram to 199 for Inter. Casemiro, 199. All right, box 2. Congrats, Alex Clark, on the Yamal Youthquake to 50. Super clean looking card, man. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Alright guys, box 2. Tony Cruz, Kimmich, Carlos Forbes, Lorenzo Pellegrini, Cher Ndor, first auto, Thiago Alcantara for Liverpool. Behind that, Michael Owen. How about that? Super cool. Michael Owen. 146 of 150 in the Carlsberg Reebok kit. That's sick. Bradley Barcola, Youthquake. And behind that, looks like we've got another gold. Victor Roque for Barca. True gold, 47 of 50 on the Roque. Ueda to 175. Joel Linton to 225. And lastly, Mitoma Magenta Lava. Not a bad box there. That Michael Owen is sweet. Michael Owen to 150. He's got such a clean auto. I have a when everyone was hunting the Messi and other one-of-ones out of the blasters from World Cup Prism, I pulled a dual Rooney and Michael Owen out of a blaster, and he's got a real nice auto. This man was an absolute stud in his day, man. Absolute stud. Broke onto the scene at just 16 years old. We had a Roque gold. That's a nice one there. I love the way the color popped on this iteration of Chrome. Roque can hang on the wall next to his bud. And then the Ueda to 175 for Feyenoord. Just the base for Thiago and Liverpool. And the Mitoma Magenta Lava for the goals. All right, box 3. Let's see a super. Let's see a super. Let's see a super. McBareback! Where you been all day, brother? Been missing ya. Thought you'd forgotten about me, forsaken me. Oh. Okay. Casemiro. Sesko. Mueller. Traore. Euro. First auto. Euro. Back to back. Just a base, but for Lille. I believe, is it Lille or Lyon? Well, let it off. And then next up, Lewis Miley to 99. Very nice. 28 of 99 for Newcastle. Congrats, Newcastle. And then Paris Brunner, Youthquake. Lukaku, 299. Irving Lozano to 399. To 75, Mika Goots. And Eduardo Camavinga on the magenta lava. Mika Goots for Ajax. Little rookie Ajax action there. And then we had the Lewis Miley to 99 rookie auto for Newcastle. That's one of the guys you're after in this. Congrats to Newcastle. Very nice. Lukaku to 299 for Roma. Lozano to 399 for PSV. And Camavinga on the magenta lava for Real Madrid. And then the Lenny Yoro for Lille. Base auto. Formerly of Lille, currently of Manchester United. Alright, guys. Box 4. I miss the Russian. He brightens my day. CityJet, he'll be back tomorrow, bud. You should hop into a couple of those breaks he's got going for tomorrow, brother. These lights are going to be they're the bane of my existence. How'd you do today, City? I know you had action. You good again or bad again? Box 4. Jared Bowen. Angel Carrera. Alan Varingas. Nicholas Ciuelo. Ciro Immobile. And then what do we have here? Gareth Bale. Golazo. 137 of 299 on the Bale. Congrats, Madrid. And then a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang base. TMALL Youthquake. A Moose. Little Moose action to 299. Jared Bowen to 399. And then from the back, Manu Bueno. And then we've got a Topps Fractor coming, guys. I think these are to 52. To 52. It's a forward. It's a Champions League team. It's Raspadori. Congrats, Napoli. Giacomo Raspadori on the Topps Fractor. I love the Topps Fractors. Super pretty cards. That is 17 of 52 on the Raspadori for Naples. Congrats, Naples. On the Topps Fractor. And then we had the Gareth Bale Golazo to 199 for Real Madrid. Aubameyang base. Moose to 299. Bueno on the Aqua Lava. And then Jared Bowen to 399. Make a little room for you, Mr. Bale. Make a little room for you. Make a little room. All right, box 5. Yeah, well, you're my 53rd favorite person, City Jet. How about them apples? Andrew, if you were a card, you would be a top. All right, here's one for the chat. If City Jet was a card, what card would he be? Take a minute to think about it. All right, guys, box 5. For reference, Grant is 99. You guys. I love y'all. Ollie Watkins. Zobo. Fati. Antonio Silva. Little TMALL refractor action. First auto always wants to stick. First auto. Taram to 99 for Inter. Congrats, Inter. Ben Doak. Little base action for Liverpool. That's another guy you're after in this little Ben Doak action. Garnacho, Youthquake, covering a Irving Lozano to 175. Doku, Night Vision. Babadi, rookie for PSV to 299. And lastly, Erling Haaland on the green lava. Those are unnumbered. Little Ben Doak action there. Just never know with some of these young guys. Just never know. Taram to 99 for Inter. Little TMALL refractor action. Irving Lozano, 175 for PSV. Babadi to 299. And the Doku Night Vision to 225. And then there was one, guys. And then there was one. Alright, box 6. Let's get it. Let's see if we can't pull a little magic in the last box here. Yeah, somebody call Grug. Or Cliff. Where's Cliff? Alright, guys. Let's do this. Box 6. Thanks for hanging with me. Roman will be live tomorrow. Ueda, Nathan, Lozano. Koenate. Got a little case hit action here. Going to Gabriel Jesus for Arsenal. 1 of 99. Santiago Jimenez. Global Attraction. 1 of 99 for Feyenoord. I have not seen that one before. That thing is sick. That thing is sick. 1 of 99. Little Viva Feyenoord crossover there. And then our last auto, Simon Andriga. Simon Andriga. A Leo Sauer Youthquake. And then I'm going to go from the back because I think we've got a Roman numeral. From the back, Marcus Rashford. Night Vision. Kubo to 225. Nathan to 175. And our last hit, it is a Roman numeral, guys. Come on, baby. Thanks for hanging today, guys. I've had a blast as always. Let's see if we can pull a little mustache magic. Tujamene. 211. Arlene Tujamene on the Roman numeral. Man, that's the first time I've seen one of those out of this set in hand. They are really nice. Beauty, that. Congrats, Real Madrid. That thing is sick. Beauty, that. Congrats, Tucha. Congrats, Real Madrid. Solid box. Real solid box. The Jimenez Global Attraction insert auto. That thing is nice. Congrats, Feyenoord on the Alpha. 1 of 99 there. And then we had the Jesus. It's a pretty solid box, that. Pretty solid box, that. Couple of case hits. Yeah, I hear doggies. Oh yeah. They're always ready to pounce. $5:15's about that time. It's about time for a little afternoon stroll with the pups. Rashi, Kubo, Night Vision. Yeah, man, pretty solid day. Pretty solid day. I thought that the FIFA Select was, for 3 boxes, pretty solid. I thought the Obsidian case was real solid. And with this stuff, it's always hit or miss, We got a couple decent hits there. We got the, here, I'll do a proper recap here in a sec. All right, guys. Again, thanks for hanging with me. Andrew, I have little tiny Australian Shepherds. They're called toy Australian Shepherds. One of them is a blue merle, and the other is a red tri. Little dog, big bark. All right, recap time, guys. We had the Goots, 75. The Watkins, yellow or gold lava. We had the Gabriel Jesus, case hit. We had the Tujamene, 211 on the Roman numeral. We had the base Sandriga. We had the Santi Jimenez, Global Attraction, 1 of 99. That's arguably the best hit of the break right there outside the TMALL. We had a Lewis Miley to 99, rookie auto. Nice one there. Taram to 99. Little Ben Doak base action. Aubameyang base. Euro base. Alcantara base. Thuram ×2 to 199 this time. Congrats, Inter. And then Amari Forsen on the base auto. And to the wall we go. Where do we start? We shall start with the Raspadori Topps Fractor to 52. We had the Gareth Bale Golazo to 199 for Madrid. We had the Roque to 50 True Gold for Barca. Michael Owen to 150 for Liverpool. True Blue. And then last but not least, for AC, Alex Clark, Lamine Yamal, Youthquake, True Gold, 24 of 50. And I'm telling you, man, that thing is sick. That thing looks pure. I love the way that gold color looks on that one, man. All right, gang. That's a wrap for me. Yes, Andrew, or excuse me, Basvan. Yes, the Masters tomorrow. I can't wait. Hope that comes Sunday, it comes right down to the wire. Anyway, guys, that's all for me. Enjoy your Wednesday evenings. Roman is back at it tomorrow. There's a few breaks on the site. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Andrew, McBareback, Boss Van. All right, guys. Until next time, Mustache signing off. Peace.